What's up, everybody? We are live at 5. I'm Paul Wontorek.
I'm Beth Stevens.
And it was a total eclipse of the heart day.
That's right, Mandy Gonzalez Day, I like to call it. That's a little joke from Dance with the Vampires.
You know who else could sing the crap out of that song? Today's guest.
The one and
Orfeh.
only Orfeh.
Orfeh, 5 letters, that's all you need.
That's all you need.
Looking great.
Always.
Looking great, always. We're talking about this great CD and fun appearance she's doing coming up. But we have news. There's big news.
There's like actual real
news.
news.
Big news.
Even though it's August, we have real big news.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
All right, go.
Okay. Denzel Washington is coming back to the Broadway in Iceman Cometh. And here's my favorite part of this article.
Yes.
George C. Wolfe is the director. We
George
love George C.
C.
Wolfe.
Wolfe.
I mean, we love Denzel, obviously.
But George C. Wolfe needs to direct like 4 things a season, please.
He's a very imaginative person. This is the 1946 Eugene O'Neill play that you didn't read in high school. It will be at the Bernard B. Jacobs Theater.
It's like 4 hours long, isn't it?
I think that's
Ish.
a little bit of an exact. Yeah, it's long.
Ish.
It's long. It's O'Neill. Previews March 22nd, opens April 26th. That's right there at the Tony cutoff because it's produced by Scott Rudin.
Who's a smart producer.
Smart producer. He's playing the role of Hickey. A lot of famous actors have played this role.
Yes. Well, Nathan Lane did it recently.
Nathan Lane did it recently in Chicago and then at BAM.
Right.
And then we have Jason Robards, James Earl Jones. Denzel Washington famously played another James Earl Jones role in Fences. You're following along, right? Brian Dennehy and Kevin Spacey did it on Broadway. It's been 4 times on Broadway.
Yeah. Cool.
Big stuff, big stuff.
That's going to be a big, fancy production.
Very fancy.
You know what I'm really curious about? Barnum is a musical. Everybody knows Barnum.
Barnum, Tony nominated.
Well, interestingly, now we have The Greatest Showman coming out, the movie musical about Barnum. So Barnum is the musical from, what was it, 1980?
Yeah, 1980.
Yeah. Well, 1980 Tony Awards. Jim Dale won for playing Barnum. It's a Cy Coleman musical, so you can't go wrong. Great songs in Barnum. They're bringing it back to the Meniere, am I saying it right? Meniere Chocolate Factory, which is obviously like the House of Hits. Right. They bring back musicals. They've made a lot of hit musical revivals.
The Color Purple with Cynthia Erivo.
That started there. Cynthia
Sunday
Erivo started there.
George, yeah.
Directed by Gordon Greenberg, Broadway's Gordon Greenberg, who actually we know well, and he directed Holiday Inn on Broadway last year. So congratulations. And he also directed Guys and Dolls over there. The West End Guys and Dolls. So Gordon Greenberg has worked over in London before. This starts November 25th and opens December 5th. Like I said, it's about P.T. Barnum, and our eyes are on this because this could turn into a major revival. It's never been back on Broadway.
There's a pipeline from the Meniere to West End to Broadway.
Yeah, it's
in my
true.
opinion.
And of course, Glenn Close was also in it on Broadway. That was one of her first big moments.
That's right.
Yeah.
Look at you knowing things. I love that. So there's a tennis-themed show.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, right, The Last Match.
The Last Match.
Am I supposed to
you
talk
say
about
it
this
like
one?
that. You are. Yeah, you are, but I can't. You do it.
I wasn't paying attention. The Last Match is a tennis play. Well, wait, we have The Wolves, which is a soccer play?
Soccer.
So sporty on off Broadway.
Very sporty.
Yeah, so sporty.
What was our last tennis
it's intimidating.
play?
Hit the gym. Wilson Bethel and Alex Mikowitz? I don't know. They will star as a pair of tennis greats in the play by Anna Ziegler. So it's about an American and the hotshot newcomer. Anyway, they fight and they want to win.
It's the U.S. Open.
And they play.
Men in shorts.
You know, it reminds me of falsettos. What sport were they playing in falsettos?
Racquetball.
Racquetball. Similar. This will be directed by Gay Taylor Upchurch. Off-Broadway previews start at the Laura Pels Theater September 28th and it opens October 24th.
That's right.
The opposite of playing sports is cooking and eating.
Correct. So, have you always wanted to eat like a founding father?
That was the transition.
That was my segue, everyone.
Congratulations on your segue. This is so random, but I had to mention it. There's a Hamilton cookbook because there's a Hamilton everything.
Mm-hmm.
Hamilton cookbook, Cooking, Eating, and Entertaining in Hamilton's World is due November 21st by Post Hill Press, just in time for Thanksgiving.
Wait, in the world of the real Hamilton or the show?
The real Hamilton.
Oh.
But I mean, I want to know what Lin-Manuel Miranda cooks.
Oh, so
also.
it's literally about colonial times?
I guess so.
Okay.
Apple pie and stuff.
What did they eat? Didn't they eat gross things back then?
I don't think they would put out a cookbook of gross things.
Is it gluten-free?
Probably not.
Vegan? What is it?
I don't actually have an answer to your question.
I just want to eat what Lin-Manuel Miranda eats.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That would be interesting. Maybe that'll be the Hamilton cookbook 2 with the cast of Hamilton.
Cool. There's that revival of Company up at Barrington Stage that we went to on opening night, starring a certain guy named Aaron Tveit, who is fantastic as Bobby Baby Booby. It got extended, which is interesting because I know originally that there was talk they couldn't extend it, I think because of some actors' commitments, but they're extending it to an extra week through September 10th. So if you're in Pittsfield, Massachusetts, then
Or
you can go
just
see
go
it,
and
or you can just go there. You
Yes.
don't have to be there, you can go there. It's just a car ride away and probably a bus. Is there a bus?
Bus, train, you can get
Probably
there.
a bus. You can take
Another
a bus
100
there.
people, yes.
Anyway, it's great. It's really great. It's a beautiful production of a great show. And I'm also going to give an extra shout out to Ellen Harvey again.
Ellen Harvey is an amazing Joanne.
I mean, the whole cast,
The ladies who
honestly,
won. Mara
it's-
Davi.
it's a terrific, terrific cast.
Great cast, great
Yeah.
production. We have a new vlog starting tomorrow.
Oh, I know. People are excited for this
It's called Royal Misfits.
one. Right.
Backstage at Anastasia. People have been asking for this with Christy Altamar.
Yeah.
It's tomorrow. So get ready. Get
Like,
ready.
like it's already in the works. Like, it's already
it's
on
already
people's
happening.
computers here.
That's right.
Beth already watched it.
I have not watched it yet,
Oh,
but I will.
Well,
I
she
will.
could.
I
if she
totally
wanted.
could.
She could go watch it right now. But everyone else can watch it tomorrow.
Correct.
Cool. And then it'll be for the next 8 weeks. So we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back with the one and only Orfeh.
You gotta help me, I'm losing my mind. Keep getting this feeling, you wanna leave this all behind. Thought we were going strong, thought we were holding on, aren't we? No, they don't teach you this in school. But my heart's breaking and I don't know what to do. Thought we were going strong, thought we were holding on, are we? You and me got a whole lot of history. We could be the greatest team that the world has ever seen. You and me got a whole lot of history. So don't let it go. We can be some more. We can live forever. All of the rumors, all of the fights, but we always find a way to make it out alive. Yes, we are going strong. Yes, we are holding on, are we? You and me got a whole lot of history. We could be the greatest team that the world has ever seen. You and me got a whole lot of history. So don't let it go. We can make some more. We can live forever. Many bars, expensive cars, hotel rooms and new tattoos. Got champagne and private planes, but they don't mean anything. Cause the truth is out, yes, I realize that without you here, life is just a lie. This is not the end, this is not the end. We can make it, you know it, you know. Yeah. You and me got a whole lot of history. We could be the greatest team that the world has ever seen. You and me got a whole lot of history. So don't let it go. We can make some more. We can live forever. You and me got a whole lot of history. We could be the greatest team that the world has ever seen. You and me got a whole lot of history. So don't let it go. We can make some more. We can live forever. You and me.
Let your fantasies unwind at the Phantom of the Opera on Broadway.
Hi guys, we are back live at 5, and look, I'm joined by Orfeh. We just watched you sing during the commercial break. We watched
did.
you and your handsome husband Andy Carl, who we all love in Groundhog Day, singing a song that's on this. So History, which is
Yes.
a boy band song.
It's a One Direction song.
One Direction song.
Yes.
I don't know the music of One Direction unless you sing it.
Because
Now I do.
there you go.
Orfeh, there's
Yes.
so much to talk about. You look fabulous.
Thank
First
you.
of all, how's
Thank
your
you.
summer?
Thank you. It's hot, long.
Did
long,
you
hot
watch the
summer.
total eclipse?
We did
you-
get a chance to see it for about 2.5 seconds. Somebody had some proper glasses, and we both got to look up, and when is that ever going to happen again?
Well, it's the
in
one
our
time I walk
lifetime?
around New York City, everyone's looking up.
Yeah.
People are never looking up.
That's pretty good, though.
Yeah, it's a nice thing. Okay, wait, let's talk about.
Okay.
This is a fantastic live album called Legally Bound. Who came up with that title?
Andy did, actually.
Andy Carl came up with that
He
title.
did.
Of course, y'all were in Legally Blonde.
Yes.
One of a few shows I've seen you in together, but in that one you were the romantic couple.
We played opposite each
yes,
other. Yes.
Yes, Paula and Kyle.
Yes. People still don't know that. You know that, right?
Don't know what.
Many things. First of all, people are still discovering that Sergeant Dodds was Kyle.
Uh-huh.
And people are still discovering that Andy and I are actually married.
Uh-huh. People are still discovering that.
Yeah.
But you are actually married. How many years?
It will be 17.
17 years.
In January
17
of
years.
2018.
Yeah, you
And
got.
people are still
That's the
figuring
same
it out.
year that I started at Broadway.com.
I know.
The
You were
same
there
year
for all of
Broadway.com
it.
started, that
Yeah.
marriage started.
Yeah.
So I always remember how long. And actually, I was thinking of you this weekend because I was driving
happens?
through the Boston area.
Oh, God.
And I passed a sign that said, which town?
Worcester.
Worcester.
Yeah.
Worcester. But that's how you say
Worcester.
it. Worcester. I wanted to see I wanted Paulette to say it.
Worcester.
Because it looks like Worcester.
Yeah.
If you
But
don't
it's
know.
not. You have to.
Anyway, it's not. But this album, so I saw this show. This is at 54 Below.
did see this
This is
show,
a
yes.
live. It's fantastic.
Thank you,
You
thank
guys
you.
sing your faces off when you do
Thank you.
shows.
Thank you.
How do you decide the songs when you guys?
It was just, we kind of put together a list of what we would have liked to have, gone to a concert and possibly heard.
Uh-huh.
And then we picked some stuff that we really love from shows we've done.
Yeah.
And we wanted to give it a major pop flair as opposed to like, oh, let's do, the 700th version of such and such
Yeah.
that I'm sure nobody would be interested in hearing from us. And this was before Groundhog Day had come to Broadway, so we definitely, Andy wanted to sing his favorite song from Groundhog Day
Yeah.
before anybody,
Yeah.
The American audiences got
Yeah.
to hear it.
Yeah.
And so we just put together a compilation of songs we love to do, and that's, what we did.
Somebody asked. I lost the question here, but somebody. Oh, here it is. Alec wants to know how many times have you seen Groundhog Day?
All right, it'll be, by the time I see it again, it'll be 13 times.
Whoa.
Yeah,
There-
but from London till now.
Yeah.
Because I saw it in London every night that I was there.
Uh-huh, yeah.
Yes, and I bought tickets.
Right.
Lest you think that I got special treatment.
See, sometimes
Yeah.
even Mrs. Andy Carl has to buy a
Absolutely.
ticket.
The Old Vic is not a very large
You're right,
theater,
yeah.
and it's beautiful. And those tickets were going so fast, you couldn't bribe somebody for a ticket
Yeah.
to Groundhog Day. So I bought my ticket.
So let's get it out of the way. The show's closing,
Yeah, well,
which we're all very upset about.
We
So-
don't have enough time for me to rant about that. So, and you don't want me to rant about that. It's not my show. It's not my place. I will say it is the single best musical I've ever seen in my life, and it's not because Andy's in it.
Right.
Beth could be in it, and I would still say
Beth would
it
be
is.
fanta- Beth
That's what
would
I'm
be
saying. But I'm
fantastic.
saying like it wouldn't be because it's not because Andy. Okay, it's phenomenal, and he's literally brilliant in
Yeah.
it, but it's magical. It's different. It's interesting.
Touching.
It's really touching, and Tim Minchin's a genius. The end.
Yeah.
So
You-
go see it before
fun fact.
ends.
Well, yeah, it's ending what, September
17th, so you have
really
some
everyone
time.
has to see the show.
You really should. And I've
Yeah.
never seen anything, and you know this. I've never seen anything more than twice in my entire
Right,
life.
right, I do
And that's
know
only
that.
because like a best friend has gone into replace.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? So
Fun fact: Beth and I are actually doing the bus and truck.
I will come and see you guys. This
fact.
one's going to keep going. I'm never going to stop seeing Groundhog Day. I'm going to fly to London and see it there again.
Everyone needs to see Groundhog Day. It's so good. It's so
Yeah.
good. And Andy Carl, wow. I
Genius.
mean, well, let me also say this. So you started dating Andy when you were in Saturday Night Fever together.
Yep.
And Andy was kind of like the new guy, right?
was
the
the
new
new
guy
guy,
in the
yeah.
cast, and you were like
I
that one,
snatched him
that
up.
one.
That was it. Come to mama.
You were the diva singing that song
Yeah.
every night,
Yeah.
blowing off the roof of the Minskoff, and you said that guy, I want that guy, right?
Yeah,
you
it didn't-
see?
it didn't
but
go-
did you see that Andy would become what Andy's become? I mean, Andy's career is amazing.
Well,
now,
you
right?
know, I have the gift of sight. You know that I see things. I see things well in advance of
Yes,
what happens.
truth.
It's the truth.
Truth.
I have a little bit of the Swami, but I knew instantaneously he was going to be a big star in the
It's
time
amazing.
of our marriage.
It's
and then
amazing.
dump me and leave me for someone young and far more interesting. Never.
I love how supportive you guys are of each other.
Thank
it's a
you.
really, it's a really.
Oh, look at us. Hey. what's
Okay,
up?
so there's a lot of questions. CJ wants to know what's your favorite song in Groundhog Day.
Oh my God, I have a few, but I love Seeing You. I love If I Had My Time Again. I loved Tomorrow love all it.
You could sing.
What's
you could sing all
not
you
my
want.
favorites?
Right.
But I
Tim
do love
Minchin.
Steve.
Tim Minchin's-
Tim Minchin can write, Happy Birthday Newly redone. And I'd be like, oh my God, Tim Minchin wrote Happy Birthday again.
So wait a minute. You went and met Bill Murray.
Yes, I did.
How was that?
It was amazing.
Yeah.
He's amazing. You know how now and again you get lucky and you meet a major, mega, huge
Well,
mega
I also want to
star?
say you and Andy were huge fans of the movie. I knew that. for you.
Huge. And huge fans of Bill Murray. I
Yeah.
mean, if you're not, there's something wrong with you.
Yeah.
But sometimes you get to run into a major, major movie star, and he or she is every bit as wonderful as you wish they were in
Yeah.
your mind's eye and your fantasy of like the
right.
big time you're running, because we fantasize about running into Bill Murray, but it was every bit as wonderful and delicious, and he was gregarious and kind and emotional, and I was sitting right behind him, and he really
got
was
to watch him react to the show.
he really was inconsolable at the
Wow.
curtain call,
Wow.
and he had to really compose himself before he stood up and started to just effusively give the standing ovation. I mean, everybody else was already up, and he literally had to compose himself. I can't imagine what an emotional experience it was for him, but I was emotional watching him be emotional.
Wow.
So it was just, and he talked to the cast for a really long time afterwards. He was really just fantastic.
Jamie and Danny both asked the same question at the same time. Orfeh, when you're coming back to Broadway, give the people what they want.
Oh, now y'all want it.
I would love
When
to
I
see
was
you
when
on
I was on
Broadway.
Broadway, y'all didn't want me there.
Please. In this office, we always want you there. But I've heard some rumors of things you might be doing.
I've heard the same rumors. I cannot confirm or deny.
There you go.
There you go. But I'll keep
Just
you posted.
wait. Keep watching Broadway.com.
Yeah, there you go.
How about this? Joanne Villani, who works here. Hi, Joanne. She's just right outside here. She said, when can we have a Trailer Park reunion concert?
Listen, that would be phenomenal. I would do that in a heartbeat. Anytime, any place, anywhere.
So good.
Anywhere.
Who were you in that show with?
Leslie Kritzer, Mariah Grande, Linda Hart.
Yep.
Who else? Everybody. Schuler Hensley, the best,
Oh my God, yeah.
best.
Yeah, weren't you stripping for him?
Yes, I was.
And you sing a little on here, don't you?
I do sing a little on that.
Get the album, you guys. It's on
Get
Broadway
the album. I'm really
Records.
proud of this one. I produced it with Stephen Jamel, so get it.
That's your musical director.
iTunes, yes.
He's super talented.
He's super talented, and we made a great record.
Danny, would you ever consider doing Legally Blonde again?
I think I could, and I think
I mean, Paulette.
Well, Paulette, I'd finally be age
I mean, you were
appropriate.
kinda young
Yeah,
to play
it would
Paulette.
really actually work out really well. So yes, Jerry Mitchell and I have discussed this.
Oh.
We both were like, now you're perfect.
Right, yeah.
Yeah,
And actually, you could play her when you're like 80 too.
I could probably play her from the grave. Yeah,
And you'll always be able to hit that note. I know that.
I think so.
Okay, how
Let's
about
hope
this?
so.
Paul wants to know, not me. What Broadway star would you like to duet with in the future? Is there anyone you
You
would...
know who I just sang with, who I love dearly, and I'd like to sing with her again, Liz Calloway.
Oh.
Yeah,
What'd you
she has
sing?
just a ring bell tone voice, and it really complements. Her.
You just sang. Okay.
Yeah. But there's so many. Again, that's a long list. I don't think we have enough time.
Oh my God. Bradley, would you ever play Rita in Groundhog?
Yeah.
Sure, why not?
Twist
Well,
my arm.
after Beth is done with that role.
Yeah, when Beth is finished, I will replace Beth.
Random comment, David. Somebody needs to cast you in a musical comedy about the Real Housewives.
Did we not go through this a few years ago?
We made a joke about there being the Broadway.
And then somebody who shall remain nameless was like, Chris and Chenoweth. And we were like, it's housewives that are married. Not going to mention who.
You know Chenoweth.
I know her very well. We laughed
Andy
about it.
lifted
She's
her
like,
every night.
oh my God.
Was it
I
fun
could
to
lift her
watch
every
him
night and put her over my head.
On the 20th century.
The best.
Was that fun to watch him do that?
You know what? I actually saw that a few times.
You see?
I did.
Yeah, you saw that one
because
too.
I loved it so much.
We also should let everyone know that you were appearing in Celebrity Autobiography. This is a really fun thing.
It is a really fun
This
thing.
is a.
I'm excited.
It used to be a regular thing that happened all the time. Now they do it every once in a while.
Yep.
They're doing it at the Triad, so they get fun people like you,
Yes.
and you read excerpts from celebrity autobiographies,
Yes.
which are normally kind of ridiculous.
Right.
Because celebrities have crazy egos and nice ways to reinvent history. So do you know what you are reading?
I do not know what I am reading, but I think the whole thing about it is that you don't do it as a joke. You actually revere and
Yes.
respect the material, and if it should so happen to come across as humorous, then that's just kind of what happens organically.
Right.
But you don't go in going, hey, yuck, yuck, yuck,
Yeah,
look
yeah.
what I'm about to read.
Right.
I think it's very free and easy, and I think, like, let's say I was doing, I don't know,
Share.
right, I could possibly do it in her voice because it would organically kind of creep into my
Yeah.
fiber,
Yeah.
and then I talk like this. But you know, I don't think it's not meant to, you know, clown it. It's really just meant to,
Yeah.
you know, read it out loud. People think it's fun, and I'm really looking forward to it. It's
It is
Monday,
a lot of fun.
Monday, August
It's the
28th.
28th at 7 p.m. at the Tryout on 72nd Street.
Buy your tickets.
Katie Huffman will be there.
Yep.
Tony nominee Orfeh will be there, according to my paper. Tate Donovan,
Yes.
Alan Zweibel, a lot of
Yes.
great people.
Yes, it's gonna be a good
lot
group
of fun
of people,
will
yeah.
be there.
Yeah.
So that's cool. So there's like a lot of Orfeh stuff. That's good. We like Orfeh stuff. What's your favorite song to belt? Michelle wants to know.
I have a few, but they're generally Mariah Carey songs because they're so hard to belt. So it kind of really warms up and lubricates the vocal cords. Yeah, so depends.
Uh-huh. Kiana wants you to come to Australia for a tour.
I would love to. One day. Life is long, my friends.
Can I be
I'll
a groupie
there.
on that tour? Because I want to go to
Yeah,
Australia.
let's go.
I'll bring the M&Ms to your dressing room. Not that you require M&Ms. I was just, this is a joke.
I'd like scented
this
candles
is, this
as well.
is sweet. David said, thank you for all your work with rescue animals. You do a lot of work.
Oh, thank you for
you are,
noticing.
like,
Thank
you've done a
you.
lot with, what, North Shore?
Oh, no, I do with all sorts of no-kill shelters. And for the record, let me say this, because I don't want to see one more tweet, because I will get shady next time. Say Yes to the Dress's doggy wedding for Boo was to raise money for no-kill shelters. 5 years before anybody else did it. And now everybody's marrying off their dogs to raise money for no-kill shelters. So let's just put that into the grave, because it reruns on Say Yes to the Dress reruns every 5 seconds. If
Yeah.
I had gotten paid for that, believe me, we would be in my Bentley cruising down the avenue. Okay? But just so we're all clear, that was not because I had nothing better to do and was bored and felt like marrying off Boo to Piper. That was to raise money for no-kill shelters in New York City. End scene.
I was at that wedding.
Yes,
it was
you
a,
were.
It was a very
Valerie
fancy
Smaldone
So
officiated.
fancy.
It was very fancy.
Lower
But people
Fifth Avenue, it
always,
was
they
fancy.
always tweet like, just saw our fans say yes to the dress. Okay, ... For your ass.
You have a bunch of rescue animals.
I do.
Yeah, how many?
I can't say.
A lot. A lot. A house full, an apartment full.
Yes, an apartment. full.
Would you like to do a straight play? That means
I
not,
would
that doesn't mean
less.
heterosexual. That means non-singing.
I would live to, and my agents are very well aware that I would love to speak on a stage and not burst into song. Yes.
No belting.
Not that I don't love to sing, but yeah, that's something people have.
Do you have a dream role? People always ask this.
My dream role already had its revival, and I didn't get it, so I'm still heartbroken. But yeah, Audrey in Little Shop of Horrors.
Oh, those shop. Oh
Yeah.
my.
That was
I wanted you to do that
always
so
my
badly.
dream role since I saw it as a very young lass.
Yeah.
I saw the first national in Boston with Ellen Green.
God bless Ellen Green. I love. Hi, Ellen Green.
Hi, Ellen
love
Green.
Ellen Green.
Love Ellen Green.
Ellen
That was the
Green.
first time I'd ever heard a voice like mine
Yeah.
doing musical theater. And I was like, oh, wait a minute.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, it didn't happen.
But they do revivals all the time. Why
Maybe
can't
they
they just-
should do like an encores. Oh, they did that
did
too.
that with Ellen
Yes,
Green.
yeah, didn't get that either.
Anyway, I would love to see it.
Amneris too.
Love the
Amneris
new
knows
album.
that.
Jonathan
Thank
loves
you.
the album.
Thank you, Jonathan.
Oh, here's a random question. Kiana says, I'm performing tonight. Do you have any advice?
Where and what though? Let's see. Since I don't know that answer,
Random advice.
I'm going to say just really have a good time, relax, and enjoy the experience. Because it's over before you know it. When you're in performance mode, time travels in a different speed. So enjoy it.
And Paul said a great comment, which I think is a good kind of final comment. I want to be Audrey too, but then again, I also want to be Orfeh.
Have at it. Please, I need a break. Please.
Okay.
Please.
So everyone can get this phenomenal live
Please.
album on
Yes,
Broadway
I'm really
Records.
proud of this.
Available
We
now.
really are. So
Yeah.
get it.
Really great stuff. And say hi to Andy.
Hi, Andy.
No, I mean like for us, like when you see him. like when you see him later. Celebrity autobiography. You should write memoirs. Why don't you do it? You have a great story.
I cannot confirm or deny.
I like that answer. I like that answer. Okay, so August 28th, that's Monday, right?
Yes,
At 7 p.m.
yes.
at the Triad. It's going to be a lot of
Come
fun.
on up to the Triad. It's a great space. So
yeah.
come on
Oh,
up.
it's really small and
Yeah,
like
intimate, really cool.
Yeah, it's like you're doing a play. It's like doing a play. You have
See,
dolphins.
you'll get to see me just speak words.
See that? She can just speak too.
Possibly in Cher's voice.
And no more shade about that wedding, the Boo wedding.
Charity, people. Charity!
Say hi to Boo too.
Hi, Boo Boo.
I mean,
I know,
later
but
when
I
see him.
had to go with the theme.
Okay. Thank you for being here. It's always a pleasure. You guys will be back
Thanks, you
tomorrow
guys.
with another amazing guest on Live at 5. Bye.